Alright. Hey everyone. This is the Overgrown Manga Podcast. Welcome to episode 2, where we will be talking about why we made our channel. My name is Inks.
My name's Innes Reads Mangoes.
And it's your boy, OneGreatMangaWar. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day today.
Okay, so like I said, we will be talking about why we made our um um channels and just stuff like that. But yeah. So I've already made a video on this, but for me, um, starting my channel is sort of a therapeutic effect. Like I said, I suffer from like anxiety, depression, and also have like um this stutter that I'm still trying to work on, and I figured one of my favorite things is manga and this like manga related content, and YouTube just seemed like the right step to like this kind of like me working on the stuff that I feel like I should be working on, but I also get to talk about one of my favorite hobbies, and also get to meet some pretty cool people because of that. So I guess for me, it's like more of a personal journey, you can say. Like I really wasn't like aiming to like make this job or YouTube famous. But like the last thing.
So for you, it was for your the stuff you were struggling with at this moment,
Yeah,
and for you to become better.
yeah.
I gotta say that's a really I don't know how to put this, but like that's really strong of you to do that, and I'm proud
Yeah.
of you for taking the necessary steps to do that.
What's it like?
Oh, um, I mean, I think I've gotten like a little bit better. Like
Mhm.
I, I'm still like just gonna feel that bit of darkness, you can say.
Mhm.
But because of this, I have like something to look forward to, and there's something that I can like just basically one step at a time, just get better and better, like at that.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah. I get that because like it's really I always find it really exciting when I really enjoy making videos and then uploading it them it's just really fun and make you feel so much better. So I understand what you mean.
One thing I
Yeah.
definitely got to say about Inks's YouTube journeys, like I was there about like maybe either second video, first or second one. It was the monster
I
video,
forgot my second. I
and
think that was my first one.
okay, yeah, and like it was a solid video, but like you could tell that she was struggling with like stuttering, and like going from that video to now on her video on um the perfect
My
speech.
really, yeah.
Yes, like
Oh,
it is like night and day how much like she's improved as a person and the way she's able to articulate her words, and it's already such a fantastic journey watching that happen.
oh yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
it is. And
Oh,
that
thank you.
video where you started, you like yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but that's one where you started with saying like humanity is broken or something.
Hmm.
I loved that video. It was so I don't know what the word is, but it was just great.
Hmm.
Yeah, that one was like probably my favorite one to make because one like I finally got someone to like to just edit my stuff for me,
Hmm.
Mhm.
and so that like it was like probably one of my goals. The next one I want to do is like hopefully when like my refund money comes in, just get me
Mhm.
like a decent price mic. Nothing too cheap, but nothing too expensive either.
Mhm.
That'll be really cool. So, how did you find this person to edit for you?
Uh, I believe it was through Twitter.
hmm So it's
I mean,
not like a it's not like a friend or something.
Nope.
Interesting.
Actually, none of my friends even know that I even have like a YouTube channel.
same here.
Oh,
I keep that stuff private.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm like the same way for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah. Funny talking about that today. I was so embarrassed. I was with one of my friends, and then they looked over, and I was checking out my channel, and they read it. They were like, "Innis reads mangoes." I was like, "Oh, it's not a real channel. Don't search it up." And I was like, and I went on to this editing thing. And I was like, "Oh yeah, it's just a joke me and my friends have. We make each other fake channels." And I started to make him a fake one, and I made his name and stuff, and I had a little profile picture, and I added like the thing that says popular uploads and little videos, and a banner. I spent ages on this to try and stop him from searching up my channel. He's probably still searched it up. But I was
Oh
like,
wow.
I made it look as
That is
realistic
a
as
lot of
possible.
work.
He actually was like, "Oh, that looks so real." And anyway, and I'm really hoping he does not search it up, because if he does, he's going to start showing it to everybody, and I'm just going to be like, "No."
Mhm.
So
That's fun.
I'm hoping he forgot.
That's funny that you went
He
all that
didn't.
way for that. Yeah, he wouldn't have forgot.
Yeah. No, because I don't know. I don't want people to find out about my channel. I've only got 2 friends that know about it, and that's just like my bestest friends. And one of them already has a
Right.
channel, so they kind of like helped me start it up.
For me, like I don't like to brag too much. Like I don't like that idea of like, oh look at me, I'm so special, you know, YouTube
Oh
channel,
yeah,
YouTube famous or whatever. And another reason why is like I don't want pity subs. When I go up to my friends, I'm like, oh yeah, I got a YouTube channel. Like, oh cool, I'll subscribe to you, and then like they never watch any of my videos,
yeah.
or
They like
they
comment on
like.
the first one they watch.
Mhm. like
Yeah, I think I'm like the exact same way.
Yeah, the 2 friends I told, the first one already had a channel, so they knew how to like. I didn't even know how to change the thumbnail at first, so they helped me with that. They helped me with quite a few things. That's why I told them, because I had no idea how to do anything. And the other friend, I think, I can't remember. I think they were in a call with me and the person while the person was helping me, and I just told them because they were one of my good friends. But apart from that, I've not told anybody else, because I don't like bragging either.
Mhm. Well, I guess I'll go into mine then, if that's alright with y'all.
Wait,
Yeah.
well, Inks, will you finish yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I already like Inks. I already made a video on this. But pretty much it's due to a lot of things. A lot of them was just one of the main reasons why was I always wanted to like create something for like YouTube. I used to have like an old channel where I used to do animations with like Flipnote on the 3DS, and that
Oh,
was a lot of fun. Like seeing all the people comment on like my stupid Sam the Puppet videos.
was Flipnote the one with the little orange frog?
Yes, yep, that's the one.
Oh, I used that too.
So it was a lot of fun, but a heck of a lot of work. Um, but I did that for a little bit, and then I got bored of it. So then, that ended my YouTube endeavors there for a little bit. And then, the pandemic happened, and I was like, oh, this is the perfect time to start something new. So I was like, let's do it. So I created a new channel, did it on manga because I was like, I'm still head over heels in love with manga, but it was like a big thing for me at the time. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I wanted to like give something that I necessarily didn't have when I was younger. Um, try not to go into this like super personal, but due to my health problems, I've had to like leave public school, and that's led to like a lot of like not necessarily like past trauma, but like it definitely hurt me at the time, losing the people that were so close to me. And I wanted to make YouTube something similar to that, where like if you don't have anybody, you know, like this channel's there for you in that sense, because of the community I've thankfully been able to like foster up of very dedicated individuals who are interested in talking about manga with you know, random randos on the internet. And yeah, that's the big reason why was I wanted to give something people that I didn't necessarily have when I was younger. So yeah, that's why I created mine.
Wow.
Uh,
I don't even know mine. That is you both have very well, kind of sad reasons behind starting your channel.
It's
yeah,
not really
we have
sad.
like
Do you know? Yeah, maybe I'll leave why I went going, why I started my channel for 10 minutes. You know, maybe 5 minutes. That's so. That's very interesting. I did not know that.
yeah, I actually like that it's kind of like a connection thing and like this sense of like this wanting to be in a community or like something like that.
Yeah, I feel I'm very sorry, but so is it like you've started this channel to like build up a community and like a group of like friends because like as you because you kind of said like you didn't get you were like had to leave sadly had to leave public school, so is it like since is it
No,
like
not,
is it
no,
it's
not
in a
at
sense
all.
but it's in like that kind of sense where you want to make like a group of friends like a community of people into the same things as you, that you can all like be there for each other and stuff.
Not really, because this isn't for me. That's the main thing I wanted to say. This channel isn't really for me, because I have been able to create multiple communities in my own area of where I'm at, due to me spending several years learning how to like have charisma and working with other people and stuff like that. So like I've created multiple communities in my area on my specific hobbies. Like I said, besides like manga, I really like Nerf Wars. Those things are freaking fun.
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering and like skateboarding and playing
Ooh.
board games with the homies is like a stupid amount of fun. So I've created like smaller communities for like that type of stuff where like I could just hit them up and say, yo, you want to go to the skate park at like 5 today? And they're like, sure, let's go. And then we go to the skate park and, you know, shred and all that crazy crap. So no, I have plenty of communities of my own, where I'm able to like have people who are there for me and people that I'm there for them. So and I wanted to give that to people for my channel, because when I didn't have that, it was stupidly sucked hard not having someone to like talk to, or just, you know, just about general stuff about my hobbies. Because, you know, you'll be like, oh dude, Death Note's like my favorite series ever, and you know, this is why. And your friends like shaking their head and like, and like they don't really know what you're talking about.
Don't remind me about Death Note.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the library guy.
Yeah.
He may have found your channel and is like haunting you. He's like, I'm never giving it back now.
So is it like for people that maybe don't have the like the what's it called, like the communities and the groups of people they can chat to about things they like? Is that what your channel's for?
Yes, that's exactly what it's for.
To help out those.
That's really wholesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that's very nice. I'm sure there is people that well, I think there definitely is that really like feel part of like a community, because you've got like your Discord and people can comment on your videos and stuff. So
I definitely know I've created a community.
yeah.
With that thing, and at such a small channel too, which makes me like super excited that I was able to do that for some people. And as you know, as long as I was able to do that for one person, that's all that really matters to me.
Well, that is really nice.
Yeah.
Well, so you were saying about how you finished talking about how you started your channel.
Oh yeah, that's it for me.
You were saying about Magic the Gathering.
Mhm.
I haven't really. I don't think I've ever played that before. There's a place very near me that does. I think they have big games of it. It's a game you can play with like a big, huge like setup and a table with like fake grass and buildings and stuff. Is it one of those games?
No, those are like war games. So like, though, what they're probably playing is like Warhammer 40K, or I'm trying to think of the other name. War Machine, which are like miniatures games where like you move little dudes around the board.
Uh-huh.
Magic the Gathering's a trading card game.
Oh wait, yeah, I think they also play that too because they have those like the main tables in the front of the place, but at the back they have they have a big like loads of shelves with they sell Magic the Gathering cards there. I know that they also sell Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, all the all the kind of card games you can get, and I think they do play that. I was chatting to the owner about all the stuff they play there, so I think they do that. Do you think I should go like try?
Oh, absolutely.
I would.
Have you
Do
played
you play,
Inks?
Magic Inks?
I played one time.
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind like learning how to like get into like the game again. It's been like a couple of years, so kind of forgot how to.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know any people that play it, or I don't know anybody I might know a few people that play it that just haven't told me, cause it's not something I talk about too often. Well, I don't really talk about those kind of things, but I have heard a lot about it, things like that. I really want to start playing games like that because they seem really cool.
Oh yeah, they're like an absolute blast.
Yeah. I've heard about it.
And you said, you already have a game store which has a community of dedicated players who already play the game, and would probably absolutely love to have another player join. There are different formats though, so you're gonna have to like be wary of that. But if you go up there and say, hey, I want to play Magic the Gathering Commander format, which is like the simplest one to get into, I would say, because you don't have to worry about like cards rotating out. Which is rotating out means like you can't use certain cards after like a certain date. In Commander, all of the cards are legal, so you just have at it. And that's the one that I personally play, which is a lot of fun because you get stupid combos where like you can just draw your whole deck in like one turn.
That sounds
very infinite goblins and stuff like that.
Sounds really interesting. Inks, do you have like a place near you that does things like that? Like games and maybe Magic the Gathering?
I used to, but I don't really know if they're open now.
Yeah, I think that's really sad. There's a lot of places local, like like comic shops, game shops, manga shops, things like that. All the things that like are part of this community, like the kind of things, shops that sell Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon thing, and then like maybe like plushes and figures and stuff. I don't know if it's called plushes. I think it's that, and figures and stuff from all these series. There was like quite a few of those shops around me, and a lot of them have closed down because they've been shut for so long and they just can't afford to stay open anymore, which I think is really sad.
Yeah. It's really hard to open up a hobby store and keep it open.
Especially
you have to actively have people who are interested in it.
Yeah.
In that area, and if there isn't enough people, it just falls under.
Especially when it's like something this I don't know if you could say like, is it niche? I don't know if that's the right word because not so much manga,
I'd probably say niche.
but like Pokemon, I guess not too much, but like Yu-Gi-Oh, comics, I think it's not as nearly as popular as they were. So things like this, like they struggle to stay open. I couldn't say that for a second.
Right, because like down the street from me, I actually used to have like a comic shop,
Uh-huh.
but unfortunately they had to shut down. And so now, if I actually do want to buy any comics, I'll have to go all the way downtown, or I don't know, maybe just buy my stuff online or something.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Can
I'm.
we talk about the prices of new comic books now? Like they're like $7 for
Yeah.
like
really,
30 pages.
That. Oh, do you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marvel's like $7. If I take a shot in the dark for pounds, it'd probably be about $4. 4 pounds.
Um. I'm not 100% 7. Maybe I'd say maybe. Actually, you might be right. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe 5, 6 pounds. Yeah.
Mhm.
I know. Yeah. It's not just actually. It's not comics. Just comics. Apparently, manga's going up in price. I was speaking to my local comic shop, which and the guy at my local comic shop, which luckily hasn't closed. Well, a lot of them have, but this one stayed open.
Mhm.
And I was speaking to him, and there was this manga, Uzumaki. So I bought that recently from him. He does manga and comics, and it was
Mhm.
I can't remember what I've got it for.
oh
What were we saying?
no, I was just saying that was pretty cool that he does both comics and manga.
Yeah, and he does like he's also the place that does all the games like Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. Not Yu-Gi-Oh, like
Mhm.
the Magic Gathering and things like that. It's like a really big shop. Anyway, so he was saying to me that the price of manga is going up for him to buy it. He says it's going up quite a lot, and I was having a look on Amazon, and quite a lot of manga has been going up.
Mhm.
He says that it's getting more expensive. Something that I bought something. I went back like the next week, and it's gone up £5. I don't know how much that is in dollars, but that is a lot.
Dang.
I know he said some of it used to be like he used to have some that was like £4.99, and now they've gone up
Mhm.
to like £6.99. Some of them have gone up even more, like £9.99. And he says that he says that he doesn't want to he like what was he was saying that he doesn't want to raise the prices because it's getting quite expensive, but he can't afford to just sell them at such a low price because the prices are going up, and if he doesn't raise his prices, and he might end up out of business.
Mhm.
And
Speaking of which, for me, I was shocked on the price of like "Don't Toy with Me, Miss Nagatoro." The
oh,
volumes are like $13 each,
mm-hmm.
or
Yeah,
and like it's only like 140 pages. It was like
I
super thin.
I haven't tried to order that, but I can't remember who it was, but I did hear something about that. It's not it's not colored pages, is it?
No, it's literally just black and white.
Do you have the inks?
No, but then again, I usually buy most of my manga from like used bookstores online,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
so I have not had to worry about these expensive price changes
Mhm.
in
Mm-hmm.
manga yet.
That's the best thing about used bookstores, though, is like you could pay $10 for a brand new volume, or like $4
Yeah,
for like this somewhat beaten up volume. And
yeah.
I'm just like, the
That's
$4 is so much better.
yeah. I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode, but I said I got a big pile of volume ones for a really good price. The place I was just talking about is where I got the volume ones. They have everything. They have or it's actually just one guy. So it's he has loads of games. He does like Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, that's fun.
Some other games with miniatures. I can't
That
remember
is
them
the
all.
fun one.
Yeah, they also have card games like Yu-Gi-Oh. I think Magic the Gathering. I remember he was saying that things like that, and they have like miniatures and miniature paint sets and like paint brushes and different paints. They have a huge manga section, quite a big used manga section, which is where I saw. That's the place that I saw the Death Note for like a really good price,
Mhm.
but which is now gone. They have loads of comics. I've got a few comics from there, and then they have like those pop figures. I can't remember the name of them,
Mhm.
and normal figures and loads of board games. So it's a really cool shop. I go there and spend like once a week, or
Mhm.
once every few weeks, and I spend like 2 hours in it at a time because you can just walk around. I just look at everything.
Mhm. That sounds similar to a shop that's near my area, where it's literally just stuffed to the brim with just so much like geeky goodness.
I know,
They
yeah.
have like 3 or 4 bookshelves of manga, um, 5 bookshelves worth of like board games and like 2 rooms filled with comic books. It's just, it's a heaven. I spend like 2 hours in there at a time, like you, and just like touring it and looking around and all that jazz.
Yeah, and I've been recording like a manga shopping video, and I'm not 100% sure if it's going to go out because I don't know, my hands are a bit shaky when I'm recording, and I've gone to a few manga shops. It's not quite long enough yet, but I can't record in that manga shop because if they have no record, you're not allowed to record or take pictures in there, which is like such a shame because I wouldn't show the name of the shop or the person, but I would definitely not record if I'm not allowed to. But I just think it's such a cool shop and it's such a shame. I'd love to. That would make a great part of the video. But since the person doesn't allow that, which is completely fine, so I obviously wouldn't record. So that won't be in the video, but it would be really cool to show you what was there.
I definitely think you should post the video even if your camera is shaky, because I think, for me, it's always, when I watch a video of like someone going manga shopping, it's to watch them, like, it's like as if I was there.
Yeah.
You know, something like that.
And it's not like you're going to be going along the shelves perfectly straight, not moving your head at all.
Yeah.
It's just like right up the shelves, not moving, because your head does move.
Yeah, I would like actually love to see a video on that, because like I said, the closest place to me is downtown, so it's been like a good while since I've been able to do any of that stuff.
Yeah, although that is kind of like a problem. I get kind of sometimes when I'm posting some videos, I get a bit stressed that like, you know, it's not good enough. Like my latest video, it's the first like 10 minutes. My mic's a bit I think there's a delay with a tiny little bit of a delay within the 2 ears or something. And I was like stressed, like what if it really annoys people or something? What if people get angry at me for it? So I sometimes get a wee bit stressed before I post videos. So I'm like, if it's not good enough, then I sometimes don't want to post it. But I'll try and post.
I am the exact same way.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, I'm the exact opposite. I do like the bare minimum of what I need to do for the video, and then I post it. Because I really don't have like the time to worry if the video is good or bad. I just need to make sure there's like no errors in it. And I just send it to the presses. Going back to your Discord video, like I said, I didn't even notice the first couple minutes with the echoing.
Thank you.
So I definitely think you shouldn't have to worry about that too badly.
I also sometimes worry. I record. I think I said this in the last episode. I talk so much I can't really remember what I've said and what I've not said. So I record so many clips because if I have like a slight mess up, I try to re-record it, and so I'll be like, hello and welcome, or and I'm always scared that I'm just gonna accidentally put one of those in and not even notice. So I'll just be like, hello and welcome, or welcome back, and then I'll just move on to, okay, let's start off with the. So I always have to watch it a few times just to make sure that I've not left any of those ones in when I mess up.
For me, like if I start saying like, my bad. If I say something like howdy, and like it starts with a ch, like then I'm already going through the whole line because like it's burned into my like brain now, the whole intro to my videos.
Yeah.
Which I think is hilarious. Yeah, I definitely have like when I get on the when I do the webcam stuff, I get like kind of nervous at first, so like I have to like do some deep breaths.
Yeah.
To make sure I'm not like mess up and whatnot.
Yeah.
Anyway, you go ahead, Inks.
I was just about to say, for me, I don't know why, but just doing like introductions, I have like a hard time doing. But after that, for some odd reason, I'm not as nervous per se.
Yeah. Oh, and also, like when I record, usually, like when I started recording this podcast and when I started recording the last one, I always hold my breath. So I'm like 3, 2, 1, and then I just I say go, then I hold my breath until like the person starts talking for the first few seconds. Then I just like take it out, like exhale. I don't know why. I just like I just hold my breath for some reason because I feel like I'm gonna mess up.
To me, to me that sounds like not super healthy. Just like let it all out, man. Like
yeah, well, it's usually not for too long, but I just it's right after I say go, I just hold my breath, and Yeah, it's not. I
I'm
just
guessing it's because like you're worried like you're gonna get like your breath like on the
yeah.
audio or.
Well, I don't know. I think it might partially be that, but I also just for some reason when I'm pressing the record button, I always just hold my breath without thinking. Yeah. The dis and the Discord video I made, I was getting quite stressed out about that because I don't get stressed over like I get stressed over my videos not being good enough, but I don't get stressed about making videos usually because I really enjoy making them. It's just sometimes the posting them, I'm just like, oh, what if it's not good enough? I was
Right.
not when I was posting that Dragon Ball video. I was like, people are gonna hate me for this.
I don't know about for y'all, but like when I get in front of a camera and like I just let myself go and just like talk about whatever the heck I want, it's kind of therapeutic.
Yeah,
What about y'all?
it's like modern day diary.
Yes.
Same.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, you were
Are
trying
you?
to say something.
Well, I was just gonna continue what I was saying. So I was about the Discord video for a while. I wasn't really like stressed. I was like a bit worried. At the back of my mind, I was like, I'm not gonna know enough of these series. There's gonna be a lot of these series that I haven't heard of, and I'm not gonna. And I'll just go silent because I've got nothing to say about them. And I was in my Discord in a call with Alpha Loki and I think it's Rex Crafter. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but I was in a call with them, and I was like, I've got to record the Discord video tonight. If you two aren't busy, can you just record it with me? Because I'm worried I'm not going to know any of these series and I'm just going to go silent. And yeah, they helped me out. They said that they'd record the video and it helped so much because it stopped me from just going silent. They knew a lot of series that I didn't know, so it was really, really helpful. And that's something I think it's really good about the manga community. It's just like they're all so nice. Like they don't just, if you ask them to do something, they don't just say but they're not rude to you, and they don't just a lot of the time don't just say straight up no. They say like, I'm really sorry, I can't do this just now, or I can't I'm like busy with school or something or work, and they're really nice. Whereas they could just say no, or if they're not busy, a lot of them just help straight away. And you know, in all the Discords, they always ask how you are, and they have like a nice conversation with you. Just like the whole community is so nice. There's not much talk. There's not really any toxic stuff. Like it's just manga YouTube and all the Discord servers and everybody. They're just so kind and nice and nice. Well, they're nice to everybody. They're not really horrible to anybody. It's just. Would you agree?
Yeah, that's like probably one of the best things about like the whole manga like YouTube come
Yeah.
like despite the whole community setting, that's like probably one of the best things about it.
Yeah.
Because you find like so many like-minded people who, as you said, are like this willing to lend out like a
Helping hand.
yeah, helping hand.
And they're so passionate about their community too.
Yeah.
Like they're passionate about what they talk about. And like you're like, hey, I need a new series to find, and like you'll get 30 or 40
Yeah.
people giving you
That-
completely different answers for
Yeah.
like one question.
I do that all the time. I just go into Discord and I ask that, and I get like almost instantly I get replies from so many different people, giving me different series recommendations. And so when I'm manga shopping, I usually go into some Discord servers and just ask have you heard of this volume and should I get it? And so people always answer me, say if they've heard of it and stuff, or if they haven't, what they think of it. And it's so nice. And you see so many collabs in manga YouTube, whereas in other sections like communities in YouTube, you don't see as many with some. And it's just because like they're all so willing to help each other and go onto someone else's channel and chat about things. It's so nice. You don't even like there's just so many people that if you just ask them straight away would just say yes and would be willing to help any YouTuber, even some of the bigger creators, help smaller creators like me. And it's just really,
I love
really
that.
yes,
Yes.
so nice. Because they don't need to do that. They don't need to spend their time like in a Discord call with another creator, but they do, and then this other creators do the same for other people. It's really helpful, and it's just fun as well. Doing videos with other creators who are into the same thing as you. It's just and then getting to post it for other people to watch who are also into the same thing as you and the other creators. It's just so fun.
And then those YouTubers fans like cross pollinate. And like
Yeah.
it becomes like, instead of like two communities, it starts to like slowly mesh into like one big one.
Yeah.
It's just like, I love that so much.
And I've been in servers where it's like a lot of the same people in the same in two separate servers, and it's like
We're
just
looking at you, Rex.
yeah. Oh yeah, Rex is he's in my server and your server, but there's a lot of servers
He's
where
in
it's just
mine
like a lot.
too.
Of, oh, he's in your yeah.
He's everywhere.
I try to be in as many manga Discord servers as possible as well, because it's just such a good community. Just reading people's chats like about like manga recommendations and stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, I actually like just checking out like the self promotion part,
Yeah.
just to like check out like different YouTubers that I may have not even heard about if it wasn't for like, Discord and like stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's
The funny thing is, that's how I found you two, was through the self promotions and
yeah, that's
one
how I
of the
found you
Discord
too.
servers.
That's
That's just that how I found you too. I think it was
Yeah.
just by a random choice.
Well, oh yeah, that's another thing that's just so good about the community. A lot of manga discords have self promotion sections because they don't need to do that. They don't need to let you show off your content in their server, but they do. Just it's because, well, they're helping out smaller creators and bigger creators too. So you can post it there, and other people can check it out and find your channel, which is I also think is really nice, because they're putting a lot of trust in people having this, where you can
Right.
just post anything. It's just it's so nice, because they I don't think they don't need to do that, but they do. They choose to do it.
One thing that made me realize, like, that the manga community was like special and was like super supportive and like compassionate about what they talk about, was when I first joined East Coast Manga's channel Discord server. The people there, like, once I joined, I was like, howdy there, how are y'all doing? And they were talking to me, and like immediately, like, we were just talking as if we were like all good friends and stuff. Another thing that was like stupidly crazy for me, like, it showed like the versatility of the community and how passionate they are, and wanting to listen to other people talk about their stuff. Was I posted my YouTube channel and East Coast Manga's Discord channel, like right when it first started, so like the first month, so around about like mid-February. I posted that one time, and I ended up getting a shot, no joke, of like 15 subscribers just from that one post alone. People are like,
That's pretty
yeah,
awesome.
I know.
Yeah. Do you know? Yeah, that is really good. And talking about East Coast Manga and his server, I remember. So before I started my channel, I was like a huge fan of East Coast Manga. His channel, I just really liked his channel and his videos. He was like my favorite YouTuber. I watched all his videos, and well, not like not like my. Well, it was one of my favorites. I was like not like a huge fan. I watched all his videos and I really enjoyed them. Do you know when you go and like? So yeah, he was probably one of my favorites at the time. I just really enjoyed his videos, and he seemed very knowledgeable in manga. And I joined his server, and I remember I was on a call with my friends at the time, and then I was messaging, and pretty much straight away he replied to me, and I was really happy. I was like, that's just so nice that he's got. I think it was at the time, I can't remember how many subscribers it was. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 5,000. I don't know. I can't remember, because he's been growing really fast recently.
I know, he's like at 8,000 now?
Yeah, something like
Crazy.
that. Anyway, so, yeah, he replied to me straight away, and I'm pretty sure I sent him a friend request and he accepted. And I was on the call with my friend. I was like, well, I was pretty excited actually, because this was like my first manga Discord, because I hadn't been in any before, and because I didn't expect them to be that nice, because you see all most of the YouTubers I've watched. They don't have a Discord server. They don't try too much to connect with their fans. They do right. Well, a lot of them actually don't, to be fair. But there is some that do. And this wasn't in the manga community. This was just before I started watching manga YouTube. So I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting like East to be so East and the whole manga community to be so nice, because he was quite a big He's quite a big YouTuber, so I wasn't used to people that it was like such a great community.
Mhm.
So yeah, I was pretty I don't know what the word is. I don't know if you use this in America. I think the word's chuffed. Pretty chuffed.
Chuffed. I have not heard of that before.
Like pretty chuffed is like.
I haven't either.
Let me
Look it up
search.
real
I'll
quick.
search up. Oh, and I just checked the first video of yours
Very
I watched.
pleased.
The first video of yours I watched. One was January manga log 3 months ago.
Dang.
I know it wasn't too long ago, but
I mean, I just started like in January, so.
so yeah, I think the word's chuffed. Let me just double check that, then I'll get into how I
Very
started.
pleased? Is that what you meant?
Pardon?
Like something similar to that? I looked it up. It said very pleased.
Yeah, very pleased. Yeah. So
Oh,
like
that's
if
what
you're
it means? Alright.
so if you're chuffed with yourself, you're very pleased, or you're that's basically very pleased. I can't think of another word to describe it.
Mhm.
Now, should I go into why I started my channel?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so it started off really ties into the last episode. So I had got into manga, obviously through a friend and stuff, and there was the library, so I was reading a lot of manga. And then I joined East server. Then I joined quite a few other servers, and I think it was the Promised Manga server, and I don't think he's posted in a wee while, or he's not been on a server in a while, but which is fine, because I don't know if he's coming back. He might come back eventually. Anyway, so it was his server, and I was speaking to him, a few other people, and Orange Spades, he's now called Armada, and well, they asked me if I was going to start a channel. And I wanted to, but I wasn't going to start one because I was far too nervous. I was like, oh yeah, I might. I was thinking about it, but really at the back, well, I was really thinking, I'm too nervous to. I want to, but I'm just not. But they kind of gave me like I don't know if the words, like the extra. They gave me like the extra push. They told me that they were like, oh, you definitely should, because they both said we'd both subscribe, and we think it'd be so cool if you had a channel, and we'd love to see some video for you or something like that. And I was like, oh, I'll think about it. And they really pushed me to start a channel. So I thought, well, I got a wee bit of manga recently, so I'll make I think it was a December/January haul or something like that. So it was really bright outside, so the camera was kind of was a bit too bright. I was using my phone, and an odd phone. It was a phone stand, but it wasn't an amazing phone stand. So anyway, and then before I recorded it, so that what was it? Oh yeah, I sat down and recorded my first video, and it was unedited and stuff, and I got my friend to help me make everything, but I've just completely skipped past this. Well, by make everything, I mean how to change the thumbnails and stuff. And well, I didn't edit the first video.
Mhm.
But the reason I started it is because I just skipped past this bit. I really, really liked manga, and I still do. I don't think it was I started reading and I just couldn't stop. It was amazing. I was reading loads, and I just wanted to be able to talk about it with other people, post about it, and let other people know what I think about manga, things like that. So
Yeah.
and I also just really enjoy recording, so I thought it'll be fun. So I'll just try making a video, and if I don't enjoy it, then I don't need to post anymore, but if I do, I can continue. So I posted my first video, and I mean, I was very happy with how it did. I remember hitting 20 subscribers, and I was so happy. I was like, I thought it would take me ages to get to 20 subscribers, and I thought it would take me so long to get to 20 subscribers, and I can't remember how long I got it in, but it was much faster than I thought. And I was like, I think when I was starting, I was like, I'd be happy if I got to 20 subscribers, and I did. So I was really happy about that, and the video did better than I thought it was going to do. At this time, I hadn't told anybody about my channel, I don't think, except for my one friend at the time. Not it wasn't my only friend, but my friend at the time I told. I told them, so they because they helped me. I had no idea how to do any of it. I didn't even know how to upload a video, so they helped me with all that. I don't know if they were the only person I told. And I think I joined East's server just a bit before that, so well, obviously I did. Yes, I did a bit. So I joined it a bit before that, and I posted my video there, and I got like a good I got a good few comments, I think, and a few likes. So I thought I really like this, so I made another video, which was my Bleach My First Thoughts. And from there, now I've been uploading every Sunday for a couple months now, and I'm still really enjoying it, so it doesn't look like I'm going to be stopping for a while. Yeah, and that's why I started my channel. Not really any. I forgot what I was going to say there. Oh yeah, not really.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry, what we say? What you can say is fine.
No, I was just gonna say, like, probably before you start your channel, like, in the beginning stages, that's probably where you're, like, at your most at this being a nervous wreck, because it's like,
Yeah.
should I start the channel, should I not, is it going to be worth it? But once you get that out the way, then you just figure out, okay, this is something that I do enjoy doing, despite my nerves just telling me something else completely.
Yeah, I agree with you. Do you think
something I want to say about Ennis's story about him starting because people said that he would be good at it? Sometimes a lot of people I think anybody really sometimes need that little push from others to like go and find like something that they're super passionate about. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, but
I agree. Yeah, I do just want to. I don't know if either of them see this, but I do really just want to thank the Promised Manga and Armada/Orange Spades. Because if it wasn't for you two, I wouldn't have started my channel. I very much doubt I would have, because I was just far too nervous. So if they hadn't said that, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I'd probably just be still sitting in the library reading manga, thinking about starting a channel, but never would. So yes.
I miss Armada's YouTube videos.
Yeah, I also.
He doesn't make anymore.
I mean, he might. I'm not, but I think for just now he might. I think he's stopped for a while. And the Promised Manga, I enjoyed his videos. I think he only did 3 videos, but I hope he does start uploading again, because him and Armada were the 2 really big reasons I started my channel. Just now, do you want to go into some advice for starting a channel, or do we leave that for another episode? What do you think?
Oh, I have like one single piece of advice for this, and like this is coming from a 100 subscriber channel, so like these are like baby's numbers. These we're not like experts in the slightest.
Yeah. Well, don't put yourself down. It's 100 subscribers is a huge milestone. You know, you have got 100 people to press that subscribe button, so that is
I know,
really impressive.
But I'm saying, I'm mainly trying to say that is I'm not trying to come off as like arrogant or anything like that. I'm not.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get at.
Because we're all quite new as well.
Right.
Not new.
For me, the biggest thing that like, if you can make or break your channel, is like to just freaking do it. Just do it.
Yeah.
Get the first couple videos out of the way. They're probably gonna be crap, and that's perfectly fine. But just get some content out there, see if you like it, and if you like it, start a consistent schedule of when you're gonna post videos, and then don't really worry about who's really watching it and like how many people you're getting. Or like, oh man, this kind of sucks. I'm only getting like 12 people watching my video. When you really want like 100, you shouldn't like compare yourself to like that. You should be comparing yourself to your previous videos.
Yeah.
And how you're growing that way. So yeah, that's literally it. Just be consistent and just post some content. So, and if you do, let me know. I would love
Yeah.
to see some new people start it up because they watch this podcast.
Yeah. Do
I
you know
would,
what?
if you do it, put it in like the comment section below, and
Uh-huh.
I will definitely check you out.
Yeah, that is a great idea. So, are we all relatively new, like a couple months on our channels? Yeah.
It was started back in
Yeah.
January.
Uh-huh. Well,
I
me too.
believe I started mine in February or March.
Mhm. Well, so yeah, we are relatively new, but I would agree with a lot of what one just said. Just post. So, see your first video. As he said, just get out the way, post it. It doesn't need to be edited. Doesn't need to be good. It doesn't need to be a good camera. You don't need to have much or anything. You could just be talking about manga that you've read digitally. You don't have to have the physical volumes. You can just talk about whatever you want, and you will find people. See, if you just start posting it in manga discords, there will be people that are interested in what you want to talk about, because there's always people that are into similar things like you. So if you get that first video out of the way and you enjoy making that, so make a second one. If you enjoy that, start thinking about, consistent uploads, and upload, like how regularly you're going to upload, the day you're going to upload, so people can, see, say you say you're going to upload on Tuesday, so every Tuesday once a week, so people are going to know, I'll check their channel out on a Tuesday and see their new video, and you'll get returning people that return every single week. Another thing I'd say is, don't overthink your titles and your thumbnails. Title it wherever you want to title it, and see if the thumbnail for the first few videos is just terrible. Like my first video's thumbnail is rubbish, but I'm not going to change it. And so is my second video's thumbnail. It's because it kind of shows how I've changed and how I have hopefully improved. So how
I actually kind of like the second. I actually kind of like the second video's thumbnail. I'm looking at it right now. But
well, thank you. But I considered changing the first video's thumbnail at one point, but I just said, do you know what, I'm not going to change it, because it shows how I've got better and how I've improved. Because if I just change it,
I like that.
and there's been times where I've thought, should I private my first video? But I'm also like, I don't want to do that, because I want to be able to go and see, and I want people to be able to go and see how you can start off and how it could be like for them. You can start off with like that, 0 subscribers, no videos, and then how you could possibly get thousands of subscribers. You could get hundreds, because all you need to do is record a video and post it. It takes no more effort than that. It doesn't need to be. It can be a 2-minute video, it can be a 10-minute video, it can be an hour-long video. If you can chat for that long, then I recommend you join manga discords. You post in there, in their self-promotion ones. Places like actually, before I say that, I wouldn't just join to post your stuff there, like because they're also really nice to have a chat. And all manga discords are just so nice. They're so supportive. They're into the same things as you. So I would also recommend just having a chat there. But going there, posting your stuff, getting it out there, and once you get that first video out and you get people watching and subscribing, the second video will be 10 times easier. But I'd still recommend obviously posting it. So that's all I've got to say for that. Have you got anything, Inks?
Alright, so I guess for me is to just try to improve with like each video that you're making.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's like your first one to be like your worst, and then like the second one to be just like a little bit better than that one, and then like the third one, so on, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I guess like each video should be in a way like a learning experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's like those older videos, just going back to see what you like can and did just improve on, that should like help out with like your future ones at that. Also, don't worry too much about like getting 100 or like 1,000. Like, just think of this like as a hobby, hobby that you truly do enjoy.
Right. Don't go into it thinking like you're gonna get rich and famous or
Yeah,
anything like that.
that's like the worst thing you can do. See, if you're gonna go into it like that, this sounds really, really horrible. See, if you're not gonna go into it for enjoyment, if you're gonna go into it hoping to get monetized or something, hoping to get like famous, don't do it, because you can do it if you want, but just like
viewers can feel that.
What?
Too. Oftentimes the viewers can feel that too. Is like you're just doing it to
yeah,
eventually become
because
famous and whatnot.
people can feel it from you, and you're not really you're not doing it because you want, because you're really enjoy it. If deep down you just want to be famous, you just want to be rich, then I don't know if you're doing it for the right reasons. But if you're starting it because you really enjoy, like if you say I don't know what kind of things, if you really enjoy like fitness and you're making a fitness channel, like, or I don't know, weightlifting, if you like enjoy doing art, if you're making a channel for just for fun and to connect with other people and help people and maybe help people get through something you went through, that maybe you didn't have help with, like, or something that you couldn't do before that now you can do, and you couldn't find anything to help